feels right.
Welcome to the stream, everybody! I hope you are having a fantastic Friday. Today, we're doing a live episode of Stu Talks. Let me get that music back in here. So, today, we're going to be discussing appearances, and I'll get into more about that. If you are usually a lurker, you don't talk too much during streams, I really would enjoy if you, express your opinions on this and voice your perspective a little bit. Be aware that this is a discussion and it's opinions, right? So don't get upset with other people if you don't agree with what they have to say. Be very constructive, be very respectful of other people. So I made a tweet a little while ago about this. Actually, it was like a whole thread, right? And it kind of blew up a little bit. It was kind of about this topic, and I'm going to start off with that, and then we'll just kind of go from there, and we'll branch out, see where the conversation goes, right? So I'm just going to read it out real quick if you don't remember it or haven't actually seen the tweet while I mine here. So I basically said, here's a concept. Associate yourself with people that you actually relate with. Stop trying to change your appearance just to appeal to someone or get ahead in life. This especially applies to YouTube. Don't cozy up to a bigger YouTuber simply for the views and subscribers. And I also said, now I might be a hypocrite for saying this, because I feel like I've had that mindset before, and I'll get into that as well. But no one is going to appreciate being lied to, so be you, and you'll find fellow YouTubers, sometimes larger ones, who are willing to work with you. And not because of your views or subscribers, not because of who you know or are associated with, but simply because of who you are as an individual and a YouTube personality. And there's a reason that so many YouTubers give the advice to just be yourself. The hypocrite thing. I am always nervous when it comes to YouTubers who are very, very large, have very many followers / subscribers / whatever, right? I get so nervous around them, right? Any YouTuber I've met in person, I'm pretty nervous around. Just because, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, it's really stupid. But anyway, so I was trying to approach Tibsy, and if you don't know who that is, he's got, at least 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? So I was trying to approach him about the Evotech charity stream that we do every year. I had won a giveaway that he did. So, I had a way to contact him, right? And so I was, super nervous about talking to him, and I wanted to make an impression. And it's not like I faked who I was, right? It's not like I walked in and lied about stuff. I didn't do that. I don't know what I would lie about. I don't know who I would try to associate myself with. I have a friend who has talked to and hung out with log.zip, and this other friend has been featured by log.zip or whatever. See, I don't know why I would have started the conversation with that. It depends how you value that particular person. If you value them as a colleague, then it's not hard to talk to. Yeah, that I agree with. Because it wasn't hard for me to talk to Sally because I didn't really know who she was exactly. And, I was just like, hey, we should collab. That'd be cool because you're, a cool person. People is people, just be yourself. Yeah, I was going to get to that. So, yeah, so I was really nervous about it. So I was, freaking out. I was like, Shroomy, we're about to, I'm about to talk to him. What do I say? And all this stuff. And he's like, dude, he is a person. Just remember that. He is a person. He's just another guy that you are about to talk to. Just another human being. And that really helped, actually. I've watched him for multiple years, right? And I, idolize him, right? That's kind of... You just naturally do it with YouTubers that you watch. It's not... You can't help the fact that you do it, right? To recognize that, he's just a regular guy doing his own thing, and he's not, some celebrity. That helped a lot to be able to, approach him and talk to him professionally about helping to at least promote the charity stream and just help with that part of it. I feel like that is definitely crucial. Like, you don't want to present yourself as like someone you're not, you know? You want that person to know that you are very confident in what you're doing and what you're trying to achieve. They want to see you working towards that. They don't want to see you kind of boasting about where you are or who you know, right? And like I said in the tweet, you know, like a lot of YouTubers, when they're giving advice to smaller YouTubers, they say just be yourself, right? I don't see the point in hiding who you are. I get that some YouTubers will take on a persona, and that's fine. If you carry on that persona when you're like trying to, like, I guess do business with people, that's a weird way of saying it, but like, you know, work with people, doesn't really work out. This is very on the whim, by the way. I literally decided this like an hour before the stream that I was going to talk about this, so it's definitely hard when you're in a who you know community. Yeah. I feel like people with that mindset end up being more toxic than anything. When you're yourself, it just comes off more genuine. Yeah, because if you try to like shove all these names in someone's face, even if it works, they know you as those names, right? You're not known for who you are and what you do. You're known for what they do. So it's better to just, you know, find your own identity and stuff. And I've made an episode before about like finding your identity and how to figure that out and fully assume that. But yeah, you don't want to hide that. You want to express who you are, you know. Now, name dropping works in, you know, actually getting a job. Like if you like name drop who you've worked for and all this stuff, then yeah, that actually attributes to what you do. On YouTube, it's not good. You can let me know if you disagree with me. Like if you think, you know, there's a special way that maybe name dropping could help you. It could be a good thing to do, but in my opinion, I just don't see it as like, you know, being helpful, I guess. I feel like the only time that people kind of like lie to people about who they are is when they want to impress them. You definitely want to keep up that appearance in everything that you do, though. Let's say that you create this idea that you are a family-friendly streamer slash YouTuber, and then decide one day to post a video that like is just a bunch of like swearing and like inappropriate references, right? That kind of ruins what you've created for yourself a little bit. If you promote yourself that way, you should always uphold that. I feel like if you're gonna do something like that, say, hi, I'm rebranding, changing who I am. I no longer want to do family friendly, so, you know, if you watch for only family friendly content, then you know, I suggest you maybe like unsubscribe or whatever, or like not follow me anymore because I want to do this other thing. Now, I completely understand being a family friendly YouTuber versus being a non-family friendly streamer, right? Like, you want to have a separate platform where you can be casual. You don't have to censor yourself, essentially. There's also the thing of like, that's your image, right? Anywhere that you post something, that's your image. So it sends mixed signals to the people that watch you. And that's, again, this is just my opinion. I just feel like that's very confusing to someone who might be watching you. And if you want to express yourself more and not have to censor yourself, then just do that all across everything. Sometimes affects collaborators too. If a family-friendly... Oh, yeah. Family-friendly creator promotes someone who's not family-friendly on another platform, you can get backlash from that. True. And that kind of applies to me a little bit too, because, you know, I'm in the gaming court now, and there are a great bunch of people, but some of them are not, actually a lot of them are not family-friendly, and I feel like we rated a couple people that have not been family friendly, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I do try to do that. I do try to keep up that image of being family friendly, and it's not because I censor myself. I myself do not swear a lot. A lot of times, if I swear occasionally, my friends will be so shocked that like I do it. So yeah, I'm not the type of person that swears a lot just because that's just my lifestyle. I'm not saying it's like the right way to live. You can do whatever you want, right? But that's just like how I go about my everyday life. Like, I don't really swear too much. If something is, uncensored or whatever, I try and warn you guys or try and prevent it from happening, I guess. Actually, after going to college for a year, my friends noticed that I swore a lot more. So yeah, you can definitely be influenced by by other people, but that doesn't change who you are as a person. That just means that you spend a lot of time with them, probably. I'm gonna plug Beastlick's podcast here a little bit, but I listened to the first episode of his Beastlickcessful podcast, which started on SoundCloud. I think it's on YouTube now. He talked about social media, I think, starting off in the first episode. Just how to, be successful from that and how to portray yourself on social media. And that's kind of, that's a little bit of what I was going into. Like, you kind of want to stay the same way. You want to set like a specific image across multiple platforms, and that includes Twitter, right? So again, as an example, if you promote yourself as a family-friendly streamer / YouTuber, and then you go on Twitter and make long rants about some specific person and like tag them and swear at them and all this stuff, that's very conflicting. That's so confusing. Your followers and viewers might be very confused because, you're a completely different person on different platforms. I try not to rant on Twitter. When I do, I think it's something that needs to be said, and it's not like I hate this person so much kind of thing. It's more of a long, like, I guess you can call the tweet about appearances a rant, because it was a thread of like multiple tweets, but it was trying to get people to understand that people are not going to appreciate when you make an impression that isn't true. I make rants about things that matter, I guess, because I feel like a lot of rants on Twitter are literally just, like first world problems, I guess. I feel like you are coming for my ranting wig. I'm not, actually. So I feel like I've been talking a lot about appearances online, mostly. There's also a thing, in person, where you try to pretend you're someone you're not. Oh my god, it's a dog! Also for the best, that you don't lie to people, like your friends, people you talk to every day. I see that a lot in high school, first of all. Where people will, I don't know, try and be something they're not. Sometimes it's not even intentional. Like, I thought that I was a great golfer, right? So I decided to try and get on the golfing team. Not a good decision. Everyone was like really good and I wasn't, so decided to get out of there real quick. So that's going to be it for this episode. After that, in the stream, I didn't really get back to the topic too much. Just sort of talked about some other stuff, rambled, But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. I will try to do more kind of live versions of this, but I will also try and get back to the normal style that I usually do it with. Let me know what you guys think I should do in the comments, whether you like the live version, whether you like the more edited version. Anyways, that's going to do it. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, Remember to leave a like, leave a comment with your feedback, subscribe for more if you'd like to see here. Go follow me on Twitch for more streams and stuff. And if you like videos like this, check out the playlist at the end of the video. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys later.